All right there, Christos, this one's for you, buddy. So I'm over here on McBride Ave. You got Blackjack Mulligans right there. So I'm just giving you an idea how deep the PECKMAN is right now. So here's the thing. So we're over in this area. I guess the deepest can be like maybe 6-7 feet, 7 feet, the deepest. So I think like this area over here is the shallowest, and it's about a foot deep. So it's plenty deep for the fish to travel from there all the way to here, you know. It's plenty deep. They can get through that one section. And also down in this area over here, it's, you know, a couple feet. It's deeper than that spot. So it gets to maybe 3 feet, 4 feet, 2 feet. So it's plenty deep. Later I'm going to be doing some fishing. I don't think I'm going to come here, but the river's, you know, moving pretty good. The river is high up, so probably going to head to the pond. But this area over here, oh, that's a big carp. Whoa! You guys can't. Oh man, is that a big carp? Whoa! Let's see if you can see it. But it's right there in the frame. You guys see that big carp? It's in the middle of the frame. See the tail moving? That is a big carp. Wow, is he big? Check this out. You see him? Now, mind you, that's 4 feet down in the PECKMAN River. That's 4 feet down. You see the size of that fish? Just to give you a little perspective, I'm up here on the bridge. I'm about 15 feet. So, like I said, where is he? Oh, there's 2 of them. 2 giants. They got to be well over 12 pounds, well over. I'd say they're about 12 pounds, but there's 2 big boys right there. See, they're eating. You see that? I think I might come back here and do some carp fishing over here later. But you see these big boys right near the bank. So if these giants can fit through here, then definitely a pike and a smallie can. So, but look at this. How cool is that? Big boys. See them eating? That's what they're doing, guys, feeding. So if there's 1, 2, there's plenty more in here. I'm gonna come back here and we're gonna try to catch these guys. We're gonna make an executive decision and come here later in a little while. Right now I gotta pick up my little guy from school, so. But look at his tail. You see his tail, guys? You know that fish has some age on him. Okay? He's got some age and he's feeding. That's the deep area. Okay? That's one. We're going to try a couple different techniques to get this guy. And I think I'm going to wind up fishing from over there on that bank. Or maybe I'll go over there and cast over here. But there's more in here. They're not just right here. I don't want to cast on top of them. You'll spook them. So what I'll probably do is cast over in this area, maybe 10 feet away from them, and, you know, they'll find it. But look at them. They're just concentrated right here. Just digging for food. Pre-spawn, digging for food. Okay, and here's another big boy right here. Right there, see him? That's his tail. That's his tail, guys. But good stuff. I'll be back later. We're gonna bring the carp outfits over here. But like I said, if you got big ones here that made it through this one area here where it's only about a foot, if that, only about a foot, and they can get through it, you know, they'll swim through it. So we're gonna come back here and try to get some carp later. I think I got some corn. I'll make up some pack bait real quick, and we'll be all right. But check these big boys out. Look at this. Can you guys see his head? That is a big fish. Big boy. Over here on the PECKMAN River, guys. This is McBride Ave, and this is Blackjack Mulligans. McBride Ave, PECKMAN River. So, like I said, we'll be back later. We're going to bring the carp rods. We got 2 of them right here. I guarantee there's more in here. Guarantee it. And like I said, I'm not going to cast on top of them because you don't want to spook them. Right now, they're very comfortable. They're sitting here for I don't know how long. So what I'll probably do is I'm probably gonna hang out here in this area where it's, you know, I can hang out there or hang out on a beach area and cast over, you know, near it, maybe 10 feet away, and they're gonna find it. You know, I can even leave the rod there and come up here and check them out, you know. But there's more bubbles, so that's more carp. You see that? Those bubbles that were right there, that's basically disturbance in the soil. See that? Where's those bubbles? They just keep on popping up, but that's good stuff, guys. We're going to be back here later carp fishing. But look at the size of this guy right here. Straight down right there. I think you can see him, I hope. What a big guy. Right there. All right, guys, we'll be back. All right, guys. So right now we're checking out the PECKMAN River. This is Amazon, right? That's Amazon. This is Blackjack Mulligans, which is right here. Blackjack Mulligans on McBride Ave, right? So this is where they had the front end loader come in here. They had a backhoe, you know, all kinds of machinery, making this really wide. So we just got all that rain. And this section here looks to be about a foot, even deeper in certain areas. I didn't expect that, but I was checking out an area, which is over here by the bridge, that has 2 giant carp in there, and there's got to be smallies and pike if there's 2 big carp in there, well over 10 pounds. This is the deeper section over here, which is known for pike, a little bit of smallmouth, but mainly pike in here, and also carp, of course, because it gets right here is about a foot, and it gets to maybe 4 feet, maybe 5 feet in this area where it bends. So my plan is to come back later in a little while, and right now I'm showing you this side. I don't even have my my muck boots on. Right now I got sneakers on, and I'm just showing you guys the area. But basically this is where it bends around and it goes up to McBride Ave, which is up here. We might as well walk it, but this is where I plan on fishing in a little while. Come back here and do some carp fishing, because there's got to be more than 2 in there. But right here, it's about a foot deep. As you go further in past this one area, right there where those rocks are, that's where it gets shallow. That's about a foot deep. So between that area and where the bridge is, it's about an average 4 feet up to about 7 feet. So an average 4 feet. And that's where the big carp are. So we're gonna come back later, do some carp fishing, and you know, just hang out like old times. I used to come back here as a kid when we were in school, and this place was dynamite back then, because the water level was higher. It was just really, really good carp fishing, smallmouth and pike fishing back in the day. But this is part of the project that made this PECKMAN River wider so these houses wouldn't get damaged any further. So, you know, I guess it, you know, helps out everyone, especially the homeowners. But just a quick video, guys, of, you know, what the PECKMAN River looks like over here in West Patterson. And just a, you know, quick update. But there's without a doubt pike that moved in here pre-spawn, smallmouth, and without question carp. So gonna come back later, do some fishing, and hopefully we get one of those big boys, because they're 10 pounds plus. 10 pounds plus, easy. Gonna have to bring the net for them. You hook one of those guys, what's the whole objective? Let them pull drag. Let them pull drag, and that's it. You're not going to force them in. You do that, you're going to rip the hook out of its mouth and put a hole in its mouth, because they got soft mouths. And you don't want to damage the mouth of the fish trying to horse them in, you know. You want to play the fish. So, all right, guys, we'll see you later. Coming to you from the PECKMAN River, where they widened it. And you know what? Even after, you know, a day or two of rain, it looks good. I was actually a little worried that this water level would be too low, considering they widened it. It would be too low to fish, but looks great. Like I said, right here, maybe 6 inches, about a foot, and I'm sure it gets deeper in certain areas. But that's, yeah, it's plenty deep for fish. So here we go. All right, guys, we'll be back later. And hopefully we get us a nice carp later on. We'll talk to you later. All right, guys. So as I'm leaving the PECKMAN River, right, where I just showed you guys how wide it is, look at the size of this buck. Look at the size of this buck that was either hit by a car. I don't know what's going on, but this is a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A big 8-pointer. Obviously, he got hit by a car or something, and I guess maybe the town dumped him in here. I don't know, but that's a giant 8-pointer over here by the PECKMAN River. Giant, big 8-pointer.